Welcome back everyone to VMworld 2017 in Las Vegas. We're here for our final live broadcasting from the HCI zone, talking about all things hyperconverged infrastructure, and especially all the exciting things happening with our partners. So I'm excited to be joined here for our last live broadcast with Wuertz, the Chief Evangelist for the Data Center Solutions at Fujitsu. So let's jump right in here and see kind of what's going on with our companies and close out VMworld 2017 with a big bang. So appreciate you being here.
Yeah, thank you.
First question then, I mean, we're in day 3, kind of spent a lot of time at the show, some great announcements. Maybe let's give a quick recap. What's been the big highlights of the show? What have you learned out of the show that we can share with the folks out there that aren't able to be here?
Okay. Yeah, thank you. So for me it was very impressive to see and good to see that now network virtualization is on the table. So as Pat Gelsinger pointed out in the general session, where he said not considering network virtualization is definitely a mistake that you can do in a company. And as you know, we have announced because of our strong partnership that we have with VMware, the K5, the Fujitsu Cloud connection, together with the VMware Cloud Foundation, allowing customers moving their workloads from on-prem to off-prem. And this is not possible without network virtualization. At the same point in time, we have made those developments with Toyota in terms of IoT, where we have in the IoT arena, a little showcase where you see a little self-driving car, where you just send a signal via an iPad, what the car should do, crashing, or maybe avoiding, or maybe turn around. And so it's good to see that this is on the table for VMware as well, and this fits perfectly in our portfolio, and we connect all the dots together.
Very nice. Yeah, I mean, I know as a whole, our company, we've been working together for 15 years. You've been an early partner with vSAN. So maybe we jump right into what we're showing here. I mean, what are we showing in the booth here? What are you guys doing with HCI that's really exciting and differentiated?
Yeah. So as you said, so we have a strong partnership since 15 years. So I think we were the second OEM signing contract with VMware. Very impressive, and we are working very close together. So when I joined Fujitsu and I was very involved in a very early stage in all those hyperconverged and software-defined things, we started the development of VMware Cloud Foundation. And I know the internal project name of VMware. Later on it was Evo Rag, then Evo SCDC, and now it's GA with the VCF, and that's really great. So it's a really matured product in the meanwhile. That's good to see, and that's where we bring all those feedback from our customers to the development guys for VMware. And on the other side, on the other way around, we see what will be the next step for VMware. What about the next features the software is providing, and how should we build and design our hardware technology to make sure that we are delivering the best solutions? And that's what we are having here with the vSAN Ready node. So in terms of the vSAN Ready node, you see your 2 head unit servers. So we have 4 servers on the back side. We have all the hard disk drives in the front. Other windows, they are showing nearly similar systems. But you should keep in mind that we have some special topics or aspects in our development. As an example, we are able to run in an environment up to 111 Fahrenheit, which is a lot, so 45 degrees Celsius. And so this means it's very interesting not only for example, military organizations doing vacation in hot areas of this world without maybe cooling. It's also very interesting to make sure if you have an issue in your data center, you would like to survive, then this server or this kind of technology will help you to do that. On the other hand, energy savings. We can increase the temperature in the data center, saving a lot of money, especially in the European and the Asian market. This is a very big topic. Right. I mean, you guys here in the US, you have lower rates for the power, so that's good. But I think at the end, it's savings are almost a good thing. At the same point in time, when you have a look at the VMware.com website, we see the vMark. And in 80% of all the cases of vMark, we are leading. So that means lowest energy consumption, and at the same point in time, the highest performance, best scalability for customers, and building large environments. So that's the goal for that.
That's great. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the great values, and one of the things that we really look to do with our vSAN product line and our HCI offering is work with the hardware vendors, find ways to differentiate those offerings, find ways to stand out. So the fact that we've got this great system here in Las Vegas, which is 108 degrees when we landed, that it can stand up to the heat like the rest of us is amazing. So kind of beyond some of those use cases, which are great, as you look at a whole, as you kind of see this HCI market continue to grow. I mean, customer adoption has just been phenomenal just across the board. Who are you seeing attracted to HCI? What are some of the use cases that you're really seeing success with?
Yeah, maybe a short story. So before I joined Fujitsu, I was working 17 years as a CIO in the retail business. And it was, so to speak, the good old times where you had a clear business case. We had a Christmas business. We had each year 10% plus customers, 5% more revenue, or whatsoever. Now it was pretty clear how your traditional stack with server, network, and storage may look like. Has to be built to make sure that we are able to serve those demands. So now the world is going more and more in a global scenario, especially for companies. So companies are working together with partners, with other companies. They have customers on a global base. And that means the amount of data is getting more and more unpredictable for those companies. And they have to deal with. And the question is, what's the right size of, for example, a very expensive storage system? On the other hand, we are seeing the fact that the server is the most affordable device on the market. And the server is able to deliver capacity, compute power, and performance at the same point in time. And so it's pretty clear and a clear strategy to take the server as the most affordable device on the market, as I said, and put server and server and server together, and you are able to build large-scale environments. And that's what we see, by the way, typical with in customer engagements. So customers are starting small, growing fast, and getting huge to make sure they can serve the demand for their business. So we have huge installations, multi-cluster systems. A lot of them started with just 4 nodes. So the customer was looking forward, is the system working, learning with the system, and then adding additional servers. And last year we had a customer, he was buying more than 60 nodes. And in less than 2 days, everything was up and running and installed. And this was very impressive to see. And so we believe hyper-converged is a very powerful technology, reduces the efforts, reduces the need for staff and skills over time for companies, and make sure that you can really concentrate on the business instead of doing do-it-yourself technology developments, etc.
Yeah. Perfect. That's amazing. And I think on that note, I mean, you've highlighted the benefits of HCI and what we're trying to do. So I think on that note, we're going to do a wrap from our live broadcasting here in the HCI zone. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate all the partnerships, the great work. Everyone online, we appreciate you joining us for the week. Hope you enjoyed the shows. We look forward to working with you more. Check us out on Twitter at VMware vSAN, and have a great week. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.